welcome back to Melody Loves Death Metal. Doing a Death Metal Tape Tuesday finally. I've got 5 tapes to show off. One is not really technically death metal, but I'm going to throw it in here because I just got it and want to talk about it really quickly. So let's go ahead and get started. So this tape that I got is, the only reason why I know who this band is because my friend Adam and a couple of other people that I talk with on Instagram quite frequently sent it my way when we were talking about like Full of Hell and Primitive Man, a couple other bands that do similar like sludgy / noisy types of music, and this name just threw up in there. The band's name is Chatpyle, which I'm sure people are probably watching this being like, oh yeah, Chatpyle, you don't know who the fuck Chatpyle is? No, I admittedly had never heard them until now, but they just came out with a brand new album, I believe last week is when it was released, and that is God's Country. So I got the tape, I did not get the vinyl, and I've been listening to this nonstop. Driving the last several days, because I went back and forth to Illinois last week. Been listening to it while I'm working. It's a really, really interesting, it's a very different album. It's got a lot of like hardcore elements and industrial elements, and it's hard to pinpoint an exact music genre. As far as I know, this might have been self-released. It's on like this baby blue tape, and then show you the J card really quickly. The band is from Oklahoma, so they're from the US, and I think this is their first full length, and they've had only EPs out previously, and I have heard the EPs now that I've gotten this. Looks like this band has only been around not too long, so yeah, I don't really know much about it other than that, but I do know this album is fantastic. It's very different, and for whatever reason I've been very drawn to it, and I think it's phenomenal, and it's probably one of my favorite albums this year, to the point of where I've been telling everybody about it. I've been pumping it on my Instagram, I've been talking to people about it in private, and it's all around, it's a very, very good album. So wanted to show off that today and talk about it. If you're in for something new, different, not straight up death metal, not straight up industrial, not straight up like any of that, it's got a mixture of sound. There's some noise elements in there, there's some industrial, there's some hardcore, there's a little bit of sludge metal, like it's all over the place. It's a very different album. I've never really listened to something as similar, but now I'm going down the rabbit hole and trying to find other bands that are similar to this, and it's been fun. So next is another tape that I actually took forever to get, and I don't know why, but they just made an announcement that they're pretty much collaborated or whatever with Closed Casket Activities. Of course, I'm talking about Maggot. I had this on CD, but the tape was there, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna grab the tape. So this is Fulci with Tropical Sun, the Italian death metalers. This admittedly is my favorite album by them, and the one that I listened to the most. I wasn't a big fan of their album that they released last year, and their first album is pretty good, but again, I do really enjoy this one. This one's my favorite one, so I figured I'll snag it on tape. Just that classic trans clear tape right there, and then the J card. As always, I will show it to you guys. So phenomenal record, probably one of the best modern death metal records to come out in recent years. I can listen to this all the time, and again, like I said, this is one of my favorite death metal albums to come out recently, and my favorite of theirs in their discography. So good stuff if you're looking for this. Maggot is now on Closed Casket. You don't have to worry about things being shipped a month or two later, and yeah, go there. It's still available. As far as I know, this was being sold out super fast back in the day, but not so much anymore. It's been pretty much in stock the whole time. So next up is, I talked about this in my video yesterday on a CD format. I mentioned that this also just came out, one of my favorite death metal records to come out so far this year. Fantastic Midwest death metal band. They released on Redefining Darkness, and then of course I got their Gurgling Gore tape. This is the new Mall Seraphic Punishment, but I figured I would show that off in here since I mentioned it yesterday. Phenomenal record, like I said in yesterday's video. This nice trans purple. There was a couple other color variants, but this is the one that I snagged. I liked this one the best, and I think these are still available as far as I know. So again, artwork is phenomenal. This sounds really good. I've actually been listening to the tape more than the CD, oddly enough. So, lyrics on the other side. Figured I would show that off since, I talked about how I got it in yesterday's video as well. Next up is, I feel like I talked about this in another video. I don't think I actually showed off this tape. I also have the vinyl because of course I do. Again, another phenomenal death metal album that has come out this year. Probably going to be one of the best ones to come out this year. Band is from Illinois. Needs no introduction on this channel. The new Moulder. I got it on Headsplit Records. This is Engrossed in Decay. And again, I do also have the vinyl. I'll show that in another update. But I snagged the Headsplit Records tape as well. I'm not a big person of I have to have the tape and the vinyl, but I wanted to throw more support. This is definitely going to be one of my favorite releases this year as well. Very, very good album. Fun band. They make great music. And I figured I would show this off right there. Amazing artwork by Lucas Court, as always. He's done quite a bit of artwork for several different death metal bands. So, again, phenomenal record. Just all the great death metal albums are finally coming out now this year. I know you're probably wondering, where's Sedimentum and where's Fleshrot? They're coming. MSUO sent my vinyl a couple days ago, so I should have it in a couple of days. It takes a while to get here because it's coming from the UK, so should have it soon. I'm excited to spin those. I've been listening to Sedimentum on streaming, and I think it's a phenomenal record. Haven't fully listened to Fleshrot yet, but getting some new releases in. And then finally, this is a pre-order that finally came in, but this has been out for months now, and I actually previewed this whole entire EP on my channel several months ago. But Out on Frozen Screams, finally got the pre-orders in. They're finally shipping. This is the new Weeping EP, In Devotion to Dominance. Fantastic band out of New Jersey. Go back. If I can figure out how to link shit and annotate videos, I'll link this because I previewed this whole entire EP. Just incredible like death metal / kind of death grind elements there. This is their newest EP. They have another one out that Frozen Screams released last year. There's also a vinyl on Night Shift merch, but I snagged this tape, so I finally have to show physical formats. But again, good stuff, and it's a very quick listen. The songs are not long at all, so check this out. A band that needs more attention, 1000%. It's phenomenal stuff. So that's it. Quick one today. I have a ton of tapes that I need to show off, but I'm just going to do quick little videos this week because I don't have a whole lot of time to record and edit. So just a quick one today. Thank you for all the support. Again, I'm getting a lot of subscribers from the last several videos that I've been doing with other people. So thank you. Welcome to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.